Is that TikTok or Instagram Live? Is this guy an influencer? How's it going, YouTube lovers? This is the Evil Ram here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing the reaction video. Today I'm reacting to the Apex Legends Prodigy Anthem trailer. This is the trailer for the next season of Apex Legends, which is going to be starting next week, I believe. Yeah, it's next week. I mean, I scheduled a live stream. It's definitely going to be next week. As always, I will be streaming the launch night of the season. But this should be giving us our first look, or at least animated look, at the new legend being added to the game, because we are actually getting a new legend this season. So I'm kind of curious. So it makes me more excited about this season than previous ones, because we are getting someone new to play who has new abilities, see how he fits into the rest of the cast. So I'm curious to see what this is going to be like. I know that there's like a cat teaser in game. I decided I'm not going to do those in-game teaser compilation videos anymore or anything like that, just because they don't do them as much, and if it is, it's just a little thing like that cat that they have now. But this should give us at least an idea of the new character, and I assume there's going to be a link in the description that'll take me to the website for the new season, and I'll be sure to check that out after I break down the video. So let's go ahead and jump right into this reaction and see what it's got. Oh, that was bright. Oh, this must be our new character, the Prodigy. That looks like an upside down Apex logo on the necklace there. He's got like a Padawan braid, it almost looks like right there. Oh, Kings Canyon. Assuming that's going to be the focus map this season. Ooh. Oh, the boat check. I assume that's going to be back on the ground now. Oh, wow. That just dropped right onto... Okay. Is that TikTok or Instagram Live? Is this guy an influencer? Gosh, I hope his voice slides aren't as cringy as an influencer. Ooh, does he have like a recon ability? Ooh, I'm assuming that's part of his kit right there, because it looks like he's got like a crossbow on his wrist. Okay, so his family doesn't approve of what he's doing, or he let them down somehow. Ah, Fusey. Wait, can he actually stick grenades onto that crossbow that he has? Can he like launch them the way Fuse can? That'd be interesting. Oh, there's that cat. Welcome to the Apex games. Hey, Blisk. Apex Legends Prodigy. I guess that's the name of the new season that we're getting. Target greatness. Okay, so we are going full like bow and arrow style thing. Basically, Hawkeye if he was cool. I don't know. I hate saying that because I actually am one of the few people who likes Hawkeye as a Marvel character. But that was interesting. It seems like we got little teases of what his abilities are going to be. So let's go ahead and get into the breakdown here and try to take a little bit more of a look at that. Man, I gotta say, the fact that we went from Stories From The Outlands, launch trailer, gameplay trailer, all these trailers to just... here's a trailer that's animated that might kind of tell you what's going on, but not really. It does feel like a massive downgrade. I miss when we would get a Stories From The Outlands for every new legend that we got, because it just added so much to this world. But it seems like Anthem trailers are going to be the usual going forward, considering that we had one last season and now one for this one. But like I said, let's go ahead and jump into the breakdown for this trailer. Alright, like I said, let's go ahead and break this trailer down, take a closer look at what we have got here. No actual gameplay, no duh. Alright, so Prodigy, so this guy, it seems like he's, again, later it looks like he's got like a TikTok or Instagram Live thing going on, so it's someone who is already popular before joining the games, it seems like. Kind of like Fuse was popular before joining the games, maybe? That kind of thing. Sorry, I can't get over the fact that he's got like a Padawan braid over here. Like, that's exactly what that looks like. Oh yeah, the necklace right there. What is that symbol in the middle? It's a snake. Okay, I couldn't tell if it was a snake or just a number 2. Alright. It just says Belva on his jacket there. Is that the brand or is that his name? I assume we'll figure that out when we check out the main website. He's also got the cat patch, it looks like, on his shoulder. So we have another legend who has an animal companion, like Bloodhound or Vantage or Ash. Again, it's got the quiver there. Obviously, the jump pack that all the legends have. Again, we see King's Canyon here as a main focus, so I'm assuming this is going to be the main focus map of the season, which I am okay with. That is my favorite map in the game. Again, right here, though, when he shoots this part here, that's just a bow check. That's not an ability. That's just a bow check bow. I've heard that they're taking it out of the care package this season. I'm curious if they're going to add that other arrow-based weapon that's been rumored for a bit as well, so that there's another reason to have arrows, or if we're going to have a full season of the arrows are for only one weapon, and they will clog up your inventory otherwise. Yeah, he likes showing off. Again, they show Vantage getting shot here. I'm actually curious what their interactions might be like, considering that she's a hunter, and then he has a bow and arrow. Maybe he's not like... Maybe he's more like tournament-style showy archery than hunting archery. So maybe, but I would be curious what voice lines between them would be like. Like if she would have comments on his weapon choice or something like that. Oh, I can't read that. I do see Blisk on there, of course. Oh wait, Giuseppe Belva. I guess that is his name. Okay, Belva's his last name, so his name is Giuseppe. All right, that's going way too fast. Outlands Insider, Apex Phenomenon, Belva's greatest collab to date. Wait, Mirage caught kissing decoy. Considering there was already a pumpkin at one point, I don't need to know. Move on, please, frame by frame. At home with Sparrow. So I guess Sparrow is like his code name, or like his legend name. So his real name is Giuseppe Belva, and then Sparrow is going to be his code name. Blood Rogue, a new legend. Yep. Oh, that I didn't realize there would be more. New competitor with a new life. Suotomo tonight. He's pushing the limit. Okay, so just more interviews with him. Yep, he looks like an influencer. And also, these are just straight up stickers from the game. Oh, there's that cat of his. Yeah, it looks like he's on Instagram Live or something during that. Ooh, yeah, that right there. Is he going to have like a double jump ability as a passive? Because we see him running along this corridor, and then his jump pack activates, and he leaps over it from a standing position. Again, they do stylize things, but maybe this is hinting at some kind of double jump passive. Because you know they want everyone to have a movement ability. Yeah, then right there, he shoots that from like that looks like a crossbow thing on his wrist, hits the wall, and then it scans, and there you can see Ballistic and Ash and my boy Crypto. Good to see that he's here. Okay, so it seems like he is going to be a recon character based on what we've got here with that scan right there. Ooh, hold on. Was that his ability as well? Yes, that is also his ability. He's shooting at one of the arrows that he has. He acts like it misses, but it didn't because then it goes off and it's almost like an EMP electrical thing? Maybe it's like, I don't know. It does feel very EMP-like the way it's... But it's hard to tell because of how stylized the animation is. Oh, yes. This part I was talking about here where it seems like his family is like ashamed of him or disappointed in him. Man, I wish we had a Stories from the Outlands so I get a better idea of this guy's character. This looks like dad, mom, and sister based on the portrait up here. So maybe it's like a little sister who used to look up to him or something. Oh, she kind of looks like she was the last one to turn. So maybe... she hasn't given up on him as much as their parents have. Again, I am just purely speculating here because we don't know anything about this guy. Hey, look, Fuse's ultimate actually doing what it's supposed to do. That's a shock. Okay, now this part right here. He sticks the grenade on the... Okay, so he sticks it on the end of the bow check. I wonder if that's going to be something that he has as an ability or if this is stylized for the trailer again. I'm not sure. But we will see when we get closer to the actual release of the season next week. Yeah, there's Blisk. Oh, he's watching in the background. Yeah, Apex Legends Prodigy. And again, starting next week, so... Again, like I said, I wish I could comment more on what's going on here, but I don't know anything about this character because this is the first time we're really officially seeing him. And there's been no communication on like his character or anything like Stories from the Outlands. Just give me a Stories from the Outlands. Those are great. Oh my gosh, we got one last time, right? Yeah, I think we got one with Alter. Yes, we did. For sure we got one with Alter. But I don't know. It's weird. It's weird that we didn't get one for him. I wonder if it's just them trying to change strategy to a bad decision, I think, or if it's meant to be something else. Probably just them changing strategy. All right, let's go ahead and check out because I'm sure the website is in the description, and we will see what new info about the season we have. Target greatness at Apex Legends Prodigy with a new legend and more here. What is there? Is this not the season page? Is there a different page? Oh wow, ad takes me to the exact same page. Great work, Apex. Great work, EA. Good website setup. So target greatness at Apex Legends Prodigy. Watch the Anthem trailer. Yeah. So here's our first look at the game art for the character. I gotta say, I like the color palette that we've got here with the mostly red and with the black highlights, and then mostly white with the black highlights here. I like that color palette. I like the kind of wrist sling he has here, wrist crossbow. It kind of reminds me, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Ezra Bridger from Star Wars Rebels, when in the first season he had the little slingshot on his wrist. Let's see. New content. New Legend Sparrow. Yep, his in-game name is going to be Sparrow. Take your shot with New Legend Sparrow, an agile archer here to show off his skills and own the spotlight. So maybe voice lines with Seer? I'm just trying to think who he could interact with. Bocek updates. All new Bocek updates are ready to blast their way into your arsenal. Hey, Arsenal's not this season. That was a different one. But yeah, so the Bocek, it says Bocek updates. Oh. So maybe being able to slap a grenade onto the end of an arrow is just going to be a thing for the Bocek. So maybe like give your Fusey his Bocek and that'll help you win battles. I don't know. That could be interesting actually. Maybe it'll allow you to launch it even further than Fuse is able to. Ranked updates, fresh ranked updates to show everyone you're the best of the best. Yeah. We all know that's dying. Split one. Ooh, that's a cool logo for the Battle Pass. Because again, at this point, I do get the Battle Pass still, but only when I've completed it, and I've only been playing like the first split of each season. So I'm curious to see what it has. Maybe the Bocek's going to get a reactive, since it's going to be a big focus this season. That would actually make sense. Wait, pay attention. There's nothing else. And then there's a picture of Ash from the trailer. But that voice line, pay attention. Didn't she say that? Or something similar to that when they, for the Season 9 trailer, when they were teasing arenas? Maybe arenas is coming back. Whether it's a mixtape or LTM or something like that. Because again, I did not hate arenas. I hated ranked arenas. Because that one was broken and horrible. I was fine with arenas being a casual mode. The second they tried to make it ranked, it went down the toilet. That was my issue with it. But, okay. I think that's their big secret reveal of the season is going to be arenas coming back. Like, because teasing Ash right here, I think that's what's coming. But, okay, not much info here other than it seems like the grenade might be related to the Bocek. And we have confirmation that the legend codename of Giuseppe here is Sparrow. So, very curious to see what that is going to be like. And there's a character art right there. I honestly appreciate them having it all zoomed out in the middle of the screen, so it's easier to show everything off my webcam on the side. But okay. Apex Legends Prodigy. Like I said, I will be streaming the first night of the new season. And I'll probably play throughout the first split, but I don't know. Again, I've been playing a lot more Marvel Rivals lately. It's just what I've been doing. It's a really fun game, and I love the art style, so I do go back to Apex from time to time, but I don't know. We'll see, because he definitely seems like he's going to be a recon character, so we'll see what more details Respawn reveals as we get closer. So there you have it. That was my reaction to the Anthem trailer for the next season of Apex Legends Prodigy. And like I said, we got a introduction to the new legend, but the problem is we don't really know anything about him, because this introduction wasn't really about story. It wasn't a Stories from the Outlands. It was just, look at cool, flashy visuals. I mean, flashy visuals are cool, but part of what made Apex Legends so unique was the way that it had the storytelling, and the way that it had this interconnected universe with you know, the whole Titanfall universe, and all these characters had different motivations, interactions, and connections. That was part of what made it so interesting, in addition to the fun gameplay. So the fact that it seems like once again they haven't learned their lesson and are still just letting that fall to the wayside is just very unfortunate to see, as someone who loves this game. So we are going to see how this new season goes, but I wish I could comment on more. There's just not much more information at this point to talk about. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please drop a like and comment down below if you did. Do subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, guys!